Good morning, everybody. What's going on, congregation? This is your boy D Max. So let's go ahead and get into this. I hesitantly want to talk about Wack 100. And I say hesitantly because I don't make it a habit of going in on people like this, especially in one particular person. But there's been so much confusion, there's been so much toxicity and just a whole lot of foolishness and childishness coming from this man who's supposed to be a grown man, who calls himself a grown man, who calls himself a father, who calls himself a well, I wouldn't definitely wouldn't call him a leader in the community, but he likes to consider himself as a leader in the community. And so I want to pose the question, where is he leading people? Because the last time I checked, the blind lead the blind into a ditch. And if you following Wack 100, you walking right into a ditch. I want to go ahead and just put that out there off rip. Because this man right here, uh, for whatever he's done in his past, whoever he's associated with, and what those things that he's done in his past that gave him any type of reputation to be able to get on a platform and speak about anything, that's all he's living on is the past. Wack 100 ain't done nothing in a long time out there in them streets. Let's get that clear. Let's get that clear right now. Wack 100 is not out there in them streets. He is not banging. He is not doing nothing. That one little stage fight that y'all seen with him and those two white guys where he barely hit that dude, and come on, bro. That was just as staged as all outdoors. But that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna stay on the topic, and the topic is Wack 100 is leading a whole lot of people down the wrong path because I don't even mess with these different channels like that, but when I hear certain things, man, and it sparks something in my spirit to pick up on, then I'm gonna go ahead and pursue that. So I've been listening for probably about a week now to all of this crap that's been going on this one particular channel. I'm not gonna call them out because I ain't got no problem with the channel. I just got a problem with this one particular person. So I'm not going to do that. I don't play those games. But Wack 100, bro. This dude is on here arguing with kids because the majority of the people that he's talking to is under 21 or right in the lower the mid 20 range. So these are still kids. These are still people who haven't been through nothing in life. Now, Wax say he's 44 years old. He said that yesterday. I'm 44 years old. You're not gonna see no 44-year-old grown man out here in this mess like Wack 100 is. Grown men don't do that. So we have to make a differentiation between what Wack 100 is and what a real grown man is. Because grown men don't get it, don't get in that mess. Grown men don't sit here and try to belittle somebody and try to make somebody feel small because they don't know this person or they don't know that person. If that's what his fame and his popularity is based off of, him knowing some people in Wack, you don't have no fame and you don't have no popularity. Only there where you from. That's it. So that's one thing that I can't agree with Charleston White on. You only popping in California. When you leave outside of California in your little local area where you do have some sort of respect, all of that goes out the window, bro. And you just like anybody else. When you step in Texas, you just like anybody else. When you step in New York, North Carolina, wherever, you just like anybody else, bro. And don't you ever forget that because you are not no boss. Boss, you're not a boss. Bosses don't get paychecks. Bosses sign paychecks. You're not a boss, bro. And you got so much of a bag like you claim you do. Why would you be willing to throw it away for somebody trying to pull up? Because you know that you Hollywood. You Hollywood. You're not gonna bust a grape. You know good and well you're not gonna bust a grape because now they can sue you for money and you scared to let that money go. Yeah, you Hollywood, bro. You the industry now, bro. You ain't the streets no more. You not the voice of the streets. Dirk is the voice of the streets. You too old. You too old. Them young dudes don't respect you. Them young dudes don't fear you. They don't respect you, and they don't listen. Well, I hope they not listening to you, but you really pissing a lot of them off. And what they see in you as a supposed OG in the game is what they're gonna pattern themselves after, unfortunately. Now, this is one thing, and the main thing that I have a problem with concerning Wack 100. Wack 100 does this thing called Darvo. Now, what Darvo is an acronym for deny, attack, reverse victim, and offender. Let me say that again. Darvo. The acronym is Darvo. DARVO. And it means deny, attack, reverse victim, and offender. And this is the formula that Wack 100 follows to a T every single time. Anybody comes on to challenge him, anybody comes on to say anything that will take the shine from Wack, or anything that will overshadow Wack, then he's going to start to do this. He's going to start doing Darbo. He's going to start to, because when you come at him, he's going to deny anything that you say about him. Like he denied, well, I'm not going to go into the allegations because these things are alleged, so I'm not even going to be speaking on that. But he's denied many things that are true and that are documented. He attacks anybody who questions anything that he has to say, because that's just a defense mechanism that a lot of people have. You try to intimidate people out of applying pressure to you, and that's what he's doing. And then he'll reverse victim and offender. He'll make himself a victim when in actuality he's the offender. Just did it the other day. He just did it the other day. He's going in on this dude, attacking this dude, calling this dude all kind of everything, talking about pull up, and he already got over 100 pending pull ups. So I know why he keep on lying like he gonna pull up on somebody. But you got more pull ups than a baby. Babies out here got more huggies. You got more pull ups than these babies out here that need huggies. And you always talking about what you would do, what you. Bro, how much of a fool do you look in front of your wife and your children out there acting like a child? I know your wife get tired of raising another child, because that's all you are, is a big adult male. You are not a man. You are an adult male. I will give you that much, because anatomically that is what you are. And then age wise, that's what you are. You're considered an adult because of your age, and your anatomy categorizes you as a male. So you are an adult male, but you are not a man, because there is so much more that goes with that definition of a man. And you don't exemplify any of those character traits of a man. So we'll continue to call you the adult male Wack 100. Now, you're so good at spinning a narrative. You really should go out for politics, because you spin narratives all day, every day. And for you to claim to be so busy, I sure see that you have so much time to be on this one specific channel, always popping your mouth as if you are the authority on gang stuff everywhere. But I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm from North Carolina, and during my era coming up, like I said, I'm the same age as Wack. We the same age, 44. So when I was coming up and you was coming up, bruh, if you come to North Carolina with that, oh, we blood, we Pyru and all this, we ain't hearing none of that down there. We don't care nothing about no colors. We ain't care nothing about no gangs. It was about where you was from. Now, if you from the bottom, then you one of the bottom boys. If you was from Size Town, you was one of them Size Town niggas. If you was from Silver Hill, you one of them Silver Hill niggas. That's how it went where we from. We ain't wearing no colors, no rags, and all of that. Wasn't none of that. If you violate, you get violated. That's what it was. Period. Point blank. And so you coming out there showing your little flags and all that. Now let me not say little flags because I don't want to disrespect people that are not associated to Wack 100 but are still a part of the organization that he's in. So when you come out there and you represent your organization and all that stuff, bro, I'm gonna tell you that don't intimidate us. That don't intimidate a lot of people. Some it do, yeah. Some recognize that, and some cower, and some get scared, and some will shut down. But it don't scare us, bro. The days of that is over with. Y'all are commercial now. Y'all are in commercials. They probably do a children's book after the Bloods and the Crips. Y'all are so commercialized now. But Wack, you're a poor representation of your set. You're a poor representation of your city, your state. You're a poor representation of your people. You're a poor representation of male adults because of all of this toxicity that you're giving off and all of this negative energy that you're giving off. Now, I don't wish no harm to anybody, but if something was to happen to Wack 100, nobody would know. It probably wouldn't get solved. If something was to happen to where this man was to pass away prematurely, then nobody would know who did it because there are so many people with so many motives to get at you. So you're setting yourself up for your own demise, brother. And not only are you setting yourself up for your own demise, you're also setting yourself up for it not to be solved if something were to happen to you. So I want you to understand that, Wack. That's where I'm coming from, bro. I care less about all that you're doing. That don't move me none whatsoever. That's none of my business, really. It's just entertaining, I guess, to some people. But to me, bro, you are the epitome of the problem with black people. You are the epitome of what white people look at and say, uh-huh, see, I told you, look at them. You are that. You're the one who keeps us keep having us to take two steps back. You are one of the stumbling blocks in our way. You're one of the daggone the road bumps that's slowing us down, the speed bumps that's slowing us down in our progress moving forward as a people. You're a parasite on the black community. And I don't see why people don't cancel this. Well, because they love that toxic mess until it affects them in a negative way, and then they want to speak out. Then they want to become members of MAD, Mothers Against Drugs, and then you want to become we're against gangs and gang violence. It never becomes something that you seek out and pursue until it hits home. How close do Wack have to hit to your home for you to understand that this man need to be canceled and he don't need to be spitting all of that garbage on platforms that he's somebody trying to call me. Hey man, it always happen like that. People try to come in and something tries to come in and interrupt these deep talks that I be having. But I'm at about 15 minutes. That's all I really needed to break down Wack 100. Uh, y'all can deal with him. Y'all can rock with him. Y'all can listen to him. Y'all can take his word at any type of value if you want to, but you're a fool and you'll be following the blind into a ditch. Yo, this is your boy D Mac, man. I'm about to get out of here because I think I'm done talking about this dude, and y'all ain't gonna hear it no more unless somebody else bring it up. But yeah, this your boy D Mac, man. Y'all know what I say. Sticks and stones can break your bones, but the word can always heal you. I'm out.